Do you know how much your printer is costing you? I think you'll be surprised at the answer. The devil is in the details is a saying I always assumed meant that one found answers in the details. One day, I wanted to use this saying in a presentation and my curiosity got the best of me, so I looked up the origin of this saying. I quickly learned my assumption all of these years was wrong. The devil is in the details actually means that while something may seem simple, the details may prove to be more complicated. Finding the answer in the details is actually the meaning of God is in the details. Applying that saying to multifamily, the details are the operations. To that end, I will share one example of how focusing on every aspect of your operations can be a game changer to an investment. Like most properties, our properties had printers. The printers are used for lease applications, tenant notices, and a lot of other miscellaneous communications. The cost to rent each printer is approximately $200 a month with a $300 quarterly allowance for paper and ink, totaling $3,600 annualized expense. While $3,600 a year doesn't seem like a huge expense, what if I told you it was actually costing over 6 figures if you sell your property within 3 years? Well, it is. Let me explain. The most common way to evaluate multifamily properties is through the NOI approach. The NOI approach takes the annualized total profits minus the expenses and divides that by the trading cap rate. To put that $3,600 a year printer to the test in a 4 cap market, it is actually costing you a decrease in property evaluation of $90,000. In other words, a buyer will pay $90,000 more if you didn't have that printer. So how do you eliminate that printer? Instead, buy a smaller printer and capitalize that expense so it does not impact your NOI, and only use the printer in times of emergencies to reduce the overall operational expense while transitioning your property to a full electronic notification system, inclusive of leasing and payments. Some may argue that on a multi-million-dollar property, $90,000 might not seem like a lot of money. However, this is just one example of many that you should focus on when looking to maximize value for your investment. A few other examples include looking for electric and water savings by turning off lights in vacant units and looking for leaks around the property, or utilizing AI for leasing to limit salaries. I have said over the last few years, and I believe it to be true now more than ever, multifamily operations have always been important, but in tough times, operations are the most important, because when those tough times do come, which I think we can all agree is here today, the last thing you would want is that devil in those details. What other expenses are you able to decrease and or eliminate within your investments? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this content and you want to see more, make sure to like, subscribe, and share.